The journey from Delhi into the foothills of the Himalayas takes over 5 hours. But deep in conversation throughout, we hardly noticed the time. A couple of more hours in the hills and we reached our hotel. The hotel's viewing decks were the perfect spot to take in the sights of the sprawling valley below. We spent a happy evening taking pictures of the view, especially the magnificent skies. As the sun set, we decided to turn in. Our first day had been rather slow and relaxed, but we had plenty planned for day 2. The clouds swooped in at dawn, covering the valley in mist. We got an early start to Kasauli. On the way, we decided to stop at one of the many eateries for a spot of breakfast. What's really nice is that, along the way there are many quaint little restaurants,
Yes.
such as this that we are in, and I think it's romantic more than anything else.
Sure.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it is.
So anyways, now we're going to just have a little bit of food because we feel extra hungry when we're in the hills.
So what our plan is for the day is to head to Kasauli city, which is about 45 minutes away from Barog.
Yeah.
And we'll roam around there for a bit, and then we'll come back, and we plan to take the toy train from Barog to Dharampur station, which I hope will be a really nice experience.
I'm looking forward to that for sure. A little less hungry, a lot less crabby. We hit the road again, reaching Kasauli around 20 minutes later. And here we are treading on the Kasauli roads, which are quite meandering and beautiful. Thode steep, but otherwise quite a pleasurable experience.
Yes.
Choosing to skip the more obvious points of interest like Monkey Point, we instead decided to walk from the town center to, well, wherever the roads led us. We ended up in the town bazaar, which had an array of interesting little trinkets and souvenirs.
Finally, it was time to head to the Barog station for one last little adventure. From a rather nondescript location on the highway, we had to trek down to the station. We carefully navigated this steep and narrow pathway for about 20 minutes to finally reach the railway platform. The Barog station, with its gable roofs and blue windows, is a rather picturesque spot to wait for a train. Once on the train, our childlike enthusiasm grew as we neared the Barog tunnel. The longest straight tunnel in the world, it has quite a fascinating history. In 1903, the tunnel construction was originally supervised by Colonel Barog. The tunneling began simultaneously from either side of the hill. Unfortunately, due to a planning error, the two sides did not meet in the middle, and Colonel Barog was fined for this mistake. The humiliation caused him to commit suicide. His ghost is said to haunt the remains of the old tunnel to this day. Replete with mountain views, long tunnels, and even a ghost story, With this train ride, our adventures in the hills came to an end.